I've consultants be able to do the So first and goodness me, I am out of practice. Hey fam, what's going on? It's been a hot minute since I did a video and here we are once again. So this video is all about Amazon virtual assistants, and what I'm hoping to pack into this video is everything that you need to know before hiring a Amazon VA and exactly how they can actually help you with your business as well. So you can get out of that daily grind, out of the nitty gritty, be focused more in your genius zone, and yeah, be able to delegate the things that are on repeat in your business to someone that's probably much more efficient at doing it than you. And my goal for this video is to really give you everything that you need to know in this one video, so you don't need to go to a million other places to find out what it is to hire an Amazon VA. Now before we jump into the juice, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me to reach more people like you. All things VAs, scaling, team building, outsourcing, delegation, you'll find on this channel right here. Now I have scaled my business to healthy 5-figure months with the help of virtual professionals. It would not have been possible without them. And this is how we help our clients who are coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs be able to do the same thing by scaling and building out their dream team. So I'm really excited to jump into this one with you and go through all the goodness. Okay, so first and foremost, what is an Amazon virtual assistant, or VA for short? In general, virtual assistant is someone who can do the day-to-day repetitive sort of tasks within your business, the managerial, or think organizing, data entry, admin support, even client support type tasks. A specific Amazon virtual assistant is going to be pre-vetted and trained and qualified to help out with the day-to-day specific to an Amazon business. They've likely undergone some sort of training in order to be skilled and experienced in those areas. So what does an Amazon virtual assistant actually do? So there's someone who works remotely to make sure that your Amazon store is kept in great shape. Think of them as the cogs in the wheel. They are helping to hold the fort up so that you as the business owner, the CEO, the founder, director, whatever you want to call yourself, you're able to go away for a holiday and not be checking your phone a million times a day, because you have systems and people in place in order to help you remove yourself from the business, so you're working on it rather than in it. So some of the typical things that you would see an Amazon virtual assistant help you out with is taking care of some of the time-consuming things like listing products in your store, responding to customer queries and concerns, and doing Amazon Seller Central upkeep. So how about paying an Amazon VA? How much does an Amazon VA typically earn? So after doing a little bit of research and looking at 4 reports based on Amazon VA salaries, you can expect to pay per month for a full-time Amazon VA. So that's typically 40 hours a week or 160 hours a month. You'd be looking at anywhere between $2,500 and $3,500 per month. That's in USD. And take into consideration when you are doing bonuses and incentives and any other additional compensations as well. That would be in addition to the aforementioned. So if you are not sure what you can be delegating within your business right now, and it all seems a little bit overwhelming or messy, or you just need some clarity, we have revamped our infamous delegation cheat sheet. So I will leave a link below for that. Please comment and let me know if you want that, and I'll respond within 24 hours and shoot that over to you. So what skills are you going to be looking for when you are going out and looking for and hiring a Amazon virtual assistant? Now in the recruitment world, we have this thing called hard skills and soft skills, and typically the hard skills refer to the job knowledge. So it's the job knowledge. What's the experience? Have they gone to university? How many years did they do in university? Basically the ability that they obtain in order to be able to do the job effectively and efficiently. How good do they look on paper is the hard skill. And the soft skills are more of the personal qualities. What's their attitude like? You know, do they have a positive vibe about them, and are they happy? Do they have gumption and drive, and are they excitable? Are they keen to show up to work? Are they an innovative sort of person? It's those personal qualities, and typically in the recruitment world, most recruiters in companies are looking at the hard skills. This is, I believe, changing, and this is certainly not how my company operates. We tend to look at those soft skills because you can at least teach someone with a good attitude how to do all these other hard skill stuff, right? Because they're going to be keen, they're driven, and they're probably likely going to be coachable, right? But if you get somebody who's got a shit attitude but has the hard skills already, they're not very malleable, right? If they're not malleable and adaptable, they're going to be able to slide into your company culture very well. They're going to be stiff, they're going to be rigid, it's going to be their way or the highway. And that's why I say really focus on those soft skills. So some of these soft skills that you'll be looking at is the communication, the interpersonal skills. Can they read between the lines? Are they able to contextualize things? Teamwork, problem solving. And by the way, not everyone is a team player, and that's okay. That's the recruitment world. I know teamwork is romanticized to be one of the pinnacles of attributes to look for when you are recruiting. At the end of the day, that's just not viable because not everybody wants to play in a team working environment. And we've got tests and stuff that we use on our back end for this, which are strikingly accurate and really help us with our lineups when we're recruiting for our clients. But it's really understanding that everybody is individualized and not everyone is designed to work in a team environment. So it's being able to know and recognize that so that you can place them in an area where they are able to thrive. So when you can recognize that, and you can then nurture that and accommodate that for them, and then watch them thrive in their genius zone. They might just be the person that doesn't want to sit around in a room for 20 minutes or on a Zoom meeting for 20 minutes because they're what we would call an initiator. They want to go. They're ready, like they're 10 steps ahead of every single other person. And so sitting in a meeting for 20 minutes every day or twice a week or whatever it is isn't going to be conducive to staff morale. It's not going to be boosting them up. Then it's going to be another meeting, here we go, right? So recognizing these things and knowing your team members on this level really helps in being able to lead a team more effectively as well. Sorry, went on a bit of a tangent there. I was talking about soft skills. Back to that. So we have problem solving, time management. Time management's a big one. I'm always looking at time management, critical thinking, decision making, organizational skills, and stress management. Stress management is so important. I've worked with virtual professionals in the past who put everyone in front of themselves. And while that might look like oh wow, that's so kind of them, they're thinking about everyone else, at the end of the day, they're also going to put your business behind everything else as well, because they're going to be too busy trying to sort everyone else's problems out. And at the end of the day, it's probably not a very clever business decision to work with someone who is always saying no to themselves. So having someone who's really well self-regulated, I love to ask this in interviews: what do you do for yourself? What do you do in your downtime? What do you do to manage your stress levels or to regulate your nervous system? If there's anything that we've learned in the last couple of years of this shit show, it is how to regulate ourselves. So imperative. People need to know how to regulate themselves. You want your staff members to be able to know what works for them and how to self-regulate themselves, because otherwise they're going to be showing up half-assed in your business. Their mind is going to be elsewhere, okay? Whereas if you get someone who, they might meditate, or they might go and exercise, or they might have regular downtime with their family, whatever it is that they need to do, if they're doing that regularly, they can show up and be present for you when you are leading the team, when you are leading them and guiding them and delegating. If you've got someone who's got monkey chatter and is going a million miles an hour and has all these other things going on, they're not going to be present for you. They're not going to be able to really be a part of your vision and your mission because their mind is elsewhere. A couple of other things I always look for in terms of soft skills is someone who has a love for learning, okay? And this kind of goes into the next skill of someone who is coachable. Someone who is coachable generally has a love for learning. They are a curious being, and you can work a lot with that, okay? If you have someone who's got that curiosity switched off, it's going to make it hard to present new ideas, to innovate with them, to think outside of the box. We live in a world now that is ever evolving, and it's evolving very quickly, and it's transforming, and that's likely going to happen with your business too. So you need someone who can be on the ship with you as the captain and is willing to shape and shift and move around and be adaptable and be malleable. So those are definitely things that I would be looking out for in terms of soft skills. Now, the question that you've all probably been waiting for, where to hire a Amazon VA virtual assistant. So there's a few different places. I've spoken about this a lot in my videos, so I'll just like really brief on it here. You can do a social media post, okay, from your business page, from your personal page. People talk, people refer, okay, that's one way. You can go out and recruit yourself, okay, so obviously that's going to fall into social media posts as well. You can go out and recruit yourself. Onlinejobs.ph, I will leave a link below for that. So that's a monthly subscription fee. You have to do a job post and you have to go through screen, shortlist, all of that jazz through onlinejobs.ph. Another way that you can hire a Amazon VA is you can go through Upwork and Fiverr, although I like to use those platforms more for once-off gigs or like project-based stuff, okay? If you're really committed to building your team and you're serious about growing this out, then you're gonna wanna look at hiring someone at least part-time 20 hours to start off with. And if you've got the capacity for it, hiring someone full-time is always a great way to go as well. So I would be more inclined to go with onlinejobs.ph if you are going out. If you're putting the recruiter and the HR hat on and you're doing that yourself, then go that route. If you would like to go through a company who does all of this for you, the heavy lifting, the recruitment, the screening, distilling the candidates down to the top 1%. This is what my company does. This is our Genius Zone. We've been doing recruitment for 15 plus years. We have a pioneered process where we are sourcing the top 1%. We are screening hundreds of applicants, so you get the best of the best. And the lineups that we give you, we get a little bit of joy in making your job hard and who to choose. Our lineups are pretty stellar, so that is also another route to go. So there's some pros and cons to both. When you go through a company, you're probably paying a slightly higher hourly rate. If you're hiring yourself, then you're probably adding on, I don't know, recruitment and HR is an entire industry of its own for a reason. It's complex, it's multifaceted, it's nuanced, it's human resources, it's looking after the humans. That's an entire job of its own. So one of the benefits of going through a company like the Speed Up Co is, you know, we're really looking after the staff morale as well. We do the time tracking, the admin, the payroll, the billing, the training, the ongoing workshops. So just something to consider there, guys. There is a bunch of options there for you to go and look at. I would love to know below if you've had any realizations or insights from watching this video about what Amazon VAs can do for you. And be sure to check this video out here on what other things VAs can do for you as well. You might be pleasantly surprised. And for my coaches and consultants out there, here's another video on finding the right VA for you. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate your time and sticking with me here and watching this video. And if you did like this, again, if you could like and subscribe to my channel so that I can reach more people like yourselves, and I will catch you on the next one.